Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. It's a very fun place to be. It really is. And on this channel, I review everything that has anything to do with alcohol, because I've been in the business on and off for a long time, and everything that has anything to do with coffee. I have a beautiful playlist that has everything categorized and subcategorized to make it easy for you to find everything. You start looking at those titles in that playlist and clicking on them and seeing all those cool reviews. I always challenge people to check out my playlist because I'm kind of proud of it. Also, the first comment of every video is pinned, and it has a link to the playlist that pertains to what I'm reviewing. In this case, rosé/blush wine. I'm a big fan. A lot of people say they don't like it. I'm going to encourage you to visit this style. Here's why. There's two styles of making it. There's the direct press method, maceration method, and then there's the Signe method. I think you pronounce it Signe. All right, the direct press method is mainly used in Provence in France. It could be used anywhere, but that's their way they like to do it. And the way that's made is they actually pick grapes. Different varietals can be used of red grape, but they pick them when the sugar content is low, because what they're looking for is a lower alcohol wine with more acidity. After they pick these grapes, they slowly press them, because that's doing it slow leaves the juice in contact with the red skin, because the juice is clear. The skins, take a purple grape and squeeze it, it's almost always going to be clear. There's only a few exceptions. So as they're slowly pressing it, it's coming in contact with the skin. It's getting a little bit of that flavor from the skin and a little bit of color. And if it's not enough for them, if they taste it and they're not ready yet, then they'll actually let it sit for a little while in those skins until the flavor, and therefore the color by accident, is a little darker. It's a little more. What the French are looking for is a wine that is refreshing to drink on a hot day, chilled, but still has some of the elements of a red wine. Therefore, the other thing I like about rosé is because it is a kind of a mix almost between a white as far as profile and a red. It goes with a lot of different foods. So it's very versatile. So I'm a fan of rosé. I'm a fan of rosé. Now there's another style besides the direct press, and that is the Signe. And what they do, they're mainly used by red winemakers. And they'll take their red wine when they're pressing it and it's starting to maturation. It's in contact with the skins and the grapes. And very early, they'll drain off some of it before it really picks up all the color and flavor. Now, the reason they do that is because what's left over is going to be more concentrated flavor. That red wine is going to be concentrated. But now they got this stuff they drew off early. It's not quite red. It's rosé. It's blush. It's pinkish, orangish. Now they can use that to top off wine later. They can throw it away, or they can bottle it as rosé. Both styles have, both ways of making it have different style profiles to it. But that's notably the two ways. Now, in the 70s, matter of fact, in 1972 was when it first came out, White Zinfandel was born here in the U.S. This rosé wine's been made for a long time in Europe, France. But what happened here was they had a stuck fermentation, meaning they were making red wine, and before the yeast turned all the sugar into alcohol and all the color from skins in a Zinfandel made the wine purple, for some reason the yeast died. And so the wine was now finished fermenting, but it wasn't the deep color that they were looking for. It wasn't a red, deep Zinfandel. And it wasn't dry. It was sweeter because the sugar didn't get converted. And that became a giant hit here in the USA, that White Zinfandel in the 70s. But it was very sweet, and it was, so a lot of people equated rosé, blush wines, because sometimes they'd call it blush, to this White Zinfandel. And it really hurt the image of blush wine because it was less expensive, it was very sweet. A lot of people who were into wine weren't really into that. I think it had a place because it might have turned some people onto wine and get them rolling. But anyway, the ones I put in my playlist are I have some of those in there, but are a little more serious, drier, higher acid, very good wines for the most part. So today, Rosabel. Let's look at it. Here it is. Here's the. I've been into it a little bit. $10.99, give or take. Rosabel is the winemaker's mousse. She inspires him to warm memories with delicate summer afternoon in the south of France. So we know what style this probably is. Close to the Mediterranean Sea with its seductive and brilliant salmon pink color. Is it salmon pink? It enchants you by its elegant aromatic nose. All right, I don't want to get into that. Serve chilled 50 to 54 degrees. 12.5% alcohol by volume. Okay. Well, I've been enjoying it. Okay, I'm not going to. Bottle speaks for itself. All right. Here you go. There's the color. It is floral smelling. Nice. Nice flowers are nice to smell. I mean, and a lot of times I'll get this. It's got a lot of strawberry, a lot of raspberry. I think some people, a lot of times, rosé will have cherry. I'm getting more strawberry, raspberry out of here. Those kind of fruits, right? Nice with floral. This is a Grenache and Syrah / Shiraz. It's the same grape. Australia calls it Shiraz. I think the rest of the world pretty much calls it Syrah. That's a nice blend. I like Grenache rosé. Oh, any red wine could be used for a rosé, and it is. And I've done some interesting ones. Tempranillo and Anna Cabernet, Zinfandel, all these ones I've done. And they're fun and they're cool to do that. The different grape styles. Pinot Noir, all of them could be made and are made into rosés. So it's a dry wine, and it says right on there, right? Dry rosé. It's not a bad looking bottle, right? It's got a nice taste of that raspberry, a little bit of tartness, sweet strawberry. And I know I said sweet. It is dry, but a lot of times when things are fruit forward, they appear to be sweeter than they are because you're detecting the fruit. Very nice. It is acidic. If you don't like that big tannin bomb on a lot of reds that dry you out, then this is perfect because it doesn't have much of that. That comes from the skins and the stems, and this just has minimal contact with that. Aperitif, right? Before dinner drink. Kind of stimulate the, your stomach to get rolling, to get ready to eat. By itself, chilled, wherever you might be, in a picnic table in the backyard with your friends. Grilling out, people mingling around, nice glass of this on a hot day. It would go good with salad, grilled meats, high acidity, fish. So, that's my review. I like it. I'm enjoying it. Now I'm going to finish this off tonight. I saved a little bit for y'all to make sure I reviewed it. And now, it's mine. Give rosés a chance. Give them a shot. Check out the playlist. See some of those reviews. See what ones I recommend. Look for them. Or just go yourself. Look for some California ones. Look for French. Everybody makes from Spanish, so on and so forth, Italian. Do the different grapes. Try Pinot Noir. Try a Tempranillo, Sangiovese, Grenache, and on, and the different blends. Start developing a little bit of taste in the palate. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. It's going to go well with a lot of foods, and a lot of them will go well by themselves. All right? So, thank you for being here. Give Rosé a chance. Give it a chance. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to it. That's important to me. I have to be motivated. And that's the thing that really motivates me.